Donald Hoffman.
Donald Hoffman.
Donald Hoffman.
Dr. Donald Hoffman.
Who is Donald Hoffman? If you don't know by now, well, you should, because this guy is gonna be our 21st century Albert Einstein. This is his book. It's called The Case Against Reality: Why Evolution Hid the Truth from Our Eyes. In this book, he argues that our brains did not evolve to see reality. However, it did evolve to hide reality from us. Unfortunately for Einstein, he argues that space and time are doomed. This is because space-time is not fundamental, but consciousness is. He explains that space-time is a simple desktop interface for consciousness. Just like icons on a screen, as soon as you touch it, there's nothing actually there. There's no icons as such that exist objectively. It's just code. This code, this information, he explains, is consciousness. Reality isn't just augmented, it's completely fake, and he has the equations to prove it. Not only that, but he's working on publications that prove that there are objects that exist beyond space-time. But back to what matters. If reality is just pure consciousness, then what are we, right? Who are you? Who am I? Well, you're not a brain and you're not a body. Hoffman argues that you are a conscious agent, a dimensionless node in a cosmic network. Think of yourself as an interdimensional infinite Wi-Fi, and this reality that you're perceiving right now is the Wi-Fi signal. And his kicker? Physical objects' physicality doesn't exist at all without a conscious observer. Matter as we know it is just a symbol, a stand-in for something deeper, something we can't perceive. And he's not the only one. The father of quantum mechanics, Max Planck, says the following: I regard consciousness as fundamental. I regard matter as a derivative from consciousness. We cannot get behind consciousness. Everything we talk about, everything that we regard as existing, postulates consciousness. In Hoffman's book, he argues that neuroscience has it backwards. Your brain doesn't create consciousness. Your brain is a receiver of consciousness. You are not in the universe. You are the universe. Or as Rami once said, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in a drop. Let that sink in. To this day, scientists don't have a theory of everything. That's why the hard problem of consciousness exists, which states that we don't understand why consciousness exists and how and where it originates from, right? And at the end of his book, Donald Hoffman postulates a theory of everything, which he calls non-dual realism. That's a whole video in and of itself, so if you want to hear more, please check out the rest of my videos and stay curious.